The 9-year-old came to me in great distress. She came with her mom. She was referred by one of the local gastroenterologists who have become more and more aware these days of the empowering effect hypnosis has in relieving symptoms of IBS. Well, the 9-year-old came with her mom, and they went into great detail how the sudden onset of IBS and the symptoms had derailed her school year. She did terribly. They had just moved to a new town, and now they were dealing with this. Not knowing what to do, they of course went through all of the mainstream medical approach to relief, different medications of course, and it really wasn't successful. She suffered several different symptoms, and they were intermittent, which is usually the case with IBS. Now, the advantage the 9-year-old had was that she was 9 years old, and children do particularly well with hypnosis in the first place, no matter what they come in for. All children walk around in half of a hypnotic daze most of the time anyway, so they usually go into the process, the flow of hypnosis very easily, quickly. They seem to enjoy it like as though they're going to Disneyland. So she connected very, very quickly to the process. She went home with the CD, and she came back for a second session a couple weeks later, feeling a little bit better, was still curious as to how this was really going to help, and frankly her mother felt the same way. Second session is always the best, I think. They come in knowing the 3 Ps. They come in knowing me, the person. They know the place, my office, and they've been listening to a session for a week or two, so they know the process. Second session is usually faster, deeper, more meaningful, which was the case with my 9-year-old client. Much more meaningful. At the conclusion of the session, she had a sense that relief was around the corner. She came back 2 weeks later for her third session, and the symptoms were diminishing. And we chart the symptoms. We rate all symptoms every day on a scale of 1 to 10. This is part of the client's homework assignment. So I reviewed her numbers, and they were trending in the right direction, and I went over that with her mom and herself, give her an idea of how she could track her success in addition to how she feels. She wasn't sure if the relief was going to last until she came back 2 weeks later for session number 4. And the numbers were continuing to trend down. And she, like most IBS clients, started to develop confidence in the process. Sessions 4 and session 6 were like icing on the cake. Mom checked in with me months after they concluded sessions, and her freedom was continuing. She was back at school doing well, and this IBS thing seemed to be in her distant past. She was still listening to her sessions. She liked how it made her feel, as most of hypnosis clients express.